Hello everybody and welcome to another Ankudinova reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. If you enjoy my reactions, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to like and comment. Today we're getting into her latest release, Going Crazy, which just came out the other day. I've been really looking forward to getting into this. The aesthetic of it, like looking at the thumbnail and everything, it's looking a little bit more kind of rock and roll, you know, you've got a more standard band setup, you've got a bit of a pop punky skatery kind of look going on here, reminiscent of Avril Lavigne, you know, I'm getting a bit of that kind of vibe. But I really don't want to jump to conclusions. You don't know with Ankudinova, the music I've listened to of hers so far, that she's sort of, her original work has been very ambient and like kind of trip hop. It's reminded me of Imogen Heap and Bjork. So maybe she's kind of changed lanes, going in a different direction, or maybe she's continuing with that kind of cohesive sound she's landed on, but with just maybe a bit more of a rocky feel to it. Let's find out. Let's jump in. This is Going Crazy.
Ловлю в реке лодки, пенки, они зовут на помощь. Моя ладонь закроет зрачки, слеза добавит шорох. Нельзя сказать, что ты одна, их много, но губит голову тревога. Сижу, снова сижу одна, не перекрестке. Казалось, жить это так просто, но проще сойти с ума, сидеть одной на перекрестке своих чувств.
This is a tune. I love this. Wow. And I'm really glad I didn't jump to any conclusions. And this is definitely a development of her cohesive sound I was talking about earlier. This has still got that kind of trip hop, dreamscape kind of feel to it. And if you think of bands like Portishead and stuff, when trip hop was going on, it was going on at the same time in the 90s as grunge was, and there was a definite influence because there were so many great bands like Nirvana and Alice in Chains and, you know, like all these kind of more distorted, gritty kind of sounds that sort of influenced like common thought, common ear of what people enjoyed, and that got brought into trip hop. Because trip hop, you know, is categorized by the slow hip hop beat, the synthesizers, the sort of cool pads, and like maybe some DJ scratching, but sometimes they would bring in these kind of really distorted guitars, heavier bass lines and things like that, and made it work, like got those heavier elements without making it a heavy song, keeping it kind of ambient. And what Diana has here, she's got more of like, it's picked up into a sort of drum and bass kind of beat, and there's this distorted guitar, and it's fast paced, it's energetic, but it's still dreamy, it's still kind of underwater a little bit, you know what I mean? It's still magical and kind of mellow while being fast paced and heavy, and that's a very difficult thing to pull off, but she's really got it down here. But again, as I say, I'm feeling these 90s influences in what she's doing, and I absolutely love it. Because this kind of music it's one of my favorite sort of sounds to listen to. And I don't get to hear it much anymore at all. So that's one of the many things I love about listening to Diana Ankudinova. It's really kind of, she's bringing back a resurgence of a really beautiful kind of fusion music that yeah, you really don't get anymore. And it suits her voice beautifully.
Зайду по грудь, рубашка в песке, трава, обними
really interesting dynamics in this song. Like it builds and it drops down, and then it crashes in. It's a real journey and a real adventure as a piece of music. And I love how it kind of dropped into that slower, more hip hop type beat there in the verse, and just gave her the opportunity to go lower with the vocals and go into some really interesting places. You know, giving Deanna that space to write her vocal melodies and get, you know, a bit kind of weird with it as she does. She moves in interesting directions, interesting lyrics. There's nothing standard about it, is there? There's nothing generic about it. It's all like, it's all very, very curious and whimsical. And yeah, really, really cool. I love that build. That build just on like 16th notes building up, and you think it's going to crash into the chorus, but it was a tease. No, we went down, but her voice soared up again into that nice soft falsetto. Absolutely beautiful. Let's hear that again.
Пламятся в голове, выдри себя, подними глаза наверх. И теперь не ты, и теперь не ты, и теперь не ты, не ты. Сошла с ума, сижу одна на перекрестке. Казалось, жить это так просто, но проще сойти с ума, сидеть одной на перекрестке. Старый чувак, я не вернусь никогда,
I love it. I love the red shoes, and it's clear she had a lot of fun with this one. And her hooks, you know, they're really catchy. I know this is going to be going round and round in my head all day today, and there's a real art to doing that. But I love, it's not just like a standard pop song. It's got that depth to it. It's bringing elements from different genres together, making them into one beautiful, cohesive Diana Ankudinova sound. Full use of her voice, full range, all the exploration, you know, it just sounded absolutely beautiful. And I've got to say, did she accidentally hit the guitarist in the face with her shoe there? Oh no, he hit the guitar. Wonderful, because he took that like a champ. Just keep on going. But you can see here, look. They're having a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? And that really comes through in this song is the amount of fun that was made making it. It's infectious, and it was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to listen to. That was Diana Ankudinova going crazy, and I can't wait to hear more of her music. She's got such a journey to go on, and I think we're going to see her expand into so many different kind of areas, and her sound is just going to grow and grow and grow. It's really cool seeing her going into this slightly more energetic, more rocky like direction as well. You know, she can really do it all. She's got such a dynamic voice, and she's just got such a great energy, great performer. Yeah, beautiful. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy my videos, and if you'd like to join my Patreon, it starts at only $1 a month. That gives you access to many more videos that you can't find on YouTube. If you'd like early access, I've got a YouTube membership, which is $5 a month, and if you'd like to make a request, I have a Buy Me a Coffee. Anything at all, I'll send you a personal message and definitely get to your request. As always, everybody, take care. Peace and love.